Operations on this are much quicker than we've had in previous handhelds because of the joystick operation. So to navigate somewhere, for example, hit the direct to key, brings up a waypoint or airport that you're close to, and then just a simple quick twist of the knob allows you to very quickly and easily maneuver around various waypoints and dial in new identifiers. And just for an example here, I will go ahead and put in the home airport for myself here, India X-Ray Delta. And you can see that's super quick and easy, and away you go and you're ready to navigate. I'm actually going to cancel out of that. Some of the other functions and features that we have here, I'll go to the dedicated Waypoint page. On this particular page, not only does it offer you an extraordinary amount of information on one display, all your frequency information, all of the airport information, runway information, and so on, plus a little map that you can control the scale on over here. But we also have easy access to the charting information, like the airport diagram, or your AOPA airport information, all the facility information, FBOs, find out if there's self-serve on an airport, rental cars, so on. Or bring up the latest ATIS report and terminal area forecast. And back to the information page. One of the things that I really like on this product is I'm just going to bring it back direct to Orlando Executive. And it'll spin us around here a little bit. I can hit direct to menu and actually load up an approach. And ILS 07, for example, or maybe the RNAV 07, enter, and I'm just going to load it for now. It'll jump up into my active flight plan page. We do have a dedicated button here for flight plan functionality. Lets you see all the waypoints and aviation information that you've been navigating previously, and then the approach is loaded just there afterwards. And from here, I'm going to actually take a look at our waypoint page. And voila, automatically the chart was defaulted to the approach that we had previously loaded. So from an operational standpoint, we've really streamlined a lot of things based on user inputs that you've done. We can actually scale this map so it is very readable at the full screen view, but if you want to make it just a little bit bigger and brighter as you're coming in down the ILS or on the RNAV approach in this particular case, it really brings it in nice and tight for you. And this is really the essence of it right here. You see the plane view up here that you're going to be navigating, your profile view, and then see the minimums that you're going to be navigating to. From here, I can just make it a simple knob twist to be able to navigate between my map page and my chart page. So once you got everything set up for your approach there, just quick twist of the knob allows you to quickly navigate between those particular pages and get a lot of valuable information right at your fingertips there. Or maybe you want to monitor progress on your flight plan there as well.
Cirrus Design's Vision SJ50 single-engine personal jet offers exceptional fuel efficiency, flexible seating for up to 7, advanced avionics, and all the Cirrus safety features you expect, including the Cirrus airframe parachute system. With its V-tail design, the Cirrus Vision is technologically advanced, yet engineered to be simple to fly, to allow owner pilots more lifestyle pursuits than any other personal aircraft. Learn more about the Vision SJ50 at cirrusdesign.com.
As we zoom on down here, we'll go all the way down at the airport level and be able to see the information of Safe Taxi, bright and brilliant on your display. You see the potentially active runways in addition to all the taxiway information, the magenta course line coming down here, and customizable data fields across the top. Also on the map page, we'll take a more global look here and zoom out to a much broader scale. And from here we can customize, and perhaps we want to turn on terrain data. So we have relative terrain added to our moving map display, and of course this is going to become a little bit cleaner as you get higher and higher. It'll only show you the hazards as you are potentially going to impact them at your particular altitude. Since we're basically pretty close to the ground, everything's showing up in yellow and red. Or we can turn on the weather data and see all the satellite mosaic information, next rads, front information, in addition to all the aviation information as well. To focus in on particular features and functions of XM, next rad weather graphics, for example, satellite mosaic information, echo tops, And the cool thing here is just quickly and easily scroll through to between the different altitudes of those echo tops. Go back up to the top here. Winds aloft information. Once again, very quickly and easily be able to toggle between various altitudes. Lightning data. Probably have to zoom out a little bit to find anything in the vicinity. Storm cell attributes. That tells you where the most significant storms are at. An overview of METAR conditions. The blues are clear, greens are marginal VFR, yellows are IFR, and reds are low IFR. AirMed information. Look at all types or have them split out according to the various flavors of AirMets. SIGMETs, TFR information, PIREPs, freezing level, turbulence forecast. And let me zoom this thing out and see if we've got any of the nastier stuff. You'll notice that the new turbulence reports, yellow for light turbulence, and for some of the more significant turbulence, red indicated. Icing information. This is a brand new feature as part of the XM Aviator Pro series. In addition to the turbulence reports, you can actually scale this at particular altitudes, 9,000, 12,000, and see where you're going to potentially run into some icing threats. And of course, the white is a trace of icing potential. The reds are more significant icing, more severe icing potential. Forecast information, and that's the sequence of weather products.
Okay, we are cleared for our approach. Have our Garmin GPS set up to fly the LPV. And look, here comes the glide path. Now, you're probably wondering how we can intercept a glide path when there's no ILS on the field. Well, hey, that's the beauty of WAS GPS. No ILS, no localizer, no problem. WAS gives us full vertical guidance even without ground-based nav aids. Okay, next you're probably wondering why there's spit all over your side of the windshield.
So on the terrain page, not only do we have the relative terrain that we've previously shown, but we've also added this terrain profile view. So as we're flying along 400 to 500 miles away from our present position, we'll notice that there's a sharp increase. As we're traveling north, you'll notice that's when we get into the Smoky Mountain area. So it kind of gives you an idea of when you need to climb and gives you a better anticipation for that. All the XM channels are also listed here, and the nice thing I like about this is just the additional information you can see simultaneously. So as you're looking at your list of favorite XM channels, you're really able to see a bunch of different stations at one time. The additional size of the display helps out in so many various areas. And then back to info. Menu twice on the display will always take you to the main menu, and that's where you can get to some of the more sophisticated operations and features and capabilities of the unit. Weight and balance, aircraft profile, an E6B calculator, track log information, a flight log is in here as well. All your database information is at a button press away there. Anytime you kind of get yourself in a situation where you just want to get back to a familiar spot very, very quickly, just hold down the clear button now for 2 seconds, and that's automatically going to default you back to our map page and let you see that. The availability of the 695 and 696 is basically early November, where we are launching this product for AOP Expo, and we'll have units available for delivery at that show. This is such a tremendous product when you get out in front of it and really see it for yourself. So we encourage everybody to get out to Expo and see it there. Price points for the 696 is $32.95. That's with everything you need right out of the box. It includes the XM weather receiver, all of the yoke mount accessories, a front cover for the unit itself, cigarette lighter adapter, AC power supply, really everything you're going to need. And then for the 695, it includes all that same stuff minus the XM weather capability at $26.95. And so that's the primary difference between those two products, is the absence of the XM weather capability on the 695. It's a solid, rugged design and bright backlighting, tremendous capability with the overall system itself, as you've seen.